everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Brew Quest. And in today's episode, I'm going to be drinking a porter, specifically a robust porter, and the beer I chose was Deschutes Black Butte Porter. So I don't really know all that much about porters. It's actually a style I've tried maybe one or two beers from, but I don't know what the difference is between porter and stouts. I think porters are a little less intense as a stout. So it's like, I think in my head, I think it's between like a brown ale and a stout. So porters are somewhere in the middle. Some people actually say it actually makes no difference. You can't really tell the difference between a porter and a stout. I'm not too sure. There are two styles, so I'm just gonna try it. Anyway, so I chose Deschutes Brewery Black Butte Porter because I heard this was a really good one. Forgot what episode of the beers I was listening to where they're talking about porters, and they mentioned that this one was actually really good. It's a very good base for the style. So I decided to pick this up, see what porters are all about, and hopefully I'm not disappointed. I think it's going to be like a little less intense version of that old Rasputin I tried from North Coast. But before I pour it out, let's take a look at what craftbeer.com has to say about porters. So like I said, this beer is actually a robust porter according to craftbeer.com. And craftbeer.com says, the robust porter features more bitter and roasted malt flavor than a brown porter, but not quite as much as a stout. Robust porters have a roast malt flavor, often reminiscent of cocoa, but not roast barley flavor. Their caramel and malty sweetness is in harmony with the sharp bitterness of black malt. Hop bitterness is evident, with U.S. craft breweries doing so much experimentation in beer styles and ingredients, the lines between certain stouts and porters are often blurred. Yet many deliberate examples of these styles do exist. Diacetyl is acceptable at very low levels. That's pretty cool. I don't know what diacetyl is. I know it's like an off flavor in beer, but that's pretty much all I know. And interestingly enough, craftbeer.com also lists Black Butte Porter as a commercial example. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to put up some stats, and then I'm going to pour this out, and I'll see you right after. Check this out. Now that the pour is over, let's take a look at this beer. It wasn't as much head. It was kind of light, maybe a finger's worth, maybe half a finger's worth at most. Color looks great. It's dark, just like a stout. Looks pretty cool. Let's smell this. I get a small hint of like a roasted character to it. And that's pretty much it. I get the regular smells, kind of your typical beer smells. I know it's really vague, but yeah, kind of smells like a beer except for that little bit of roasted notes. But hopefully it tastes better. Cheers. Really surprised at the low bitterness. I'm not even getting any on the finish. The body is very thin, not thin, medium to thin. Not as thick. I thought it'd be a little bit thicker. Not as thick as like the KBS or the old Rasputin. Okay, first impression, pretty good. You get a little bit of that roasted character, maybe a little bit of the coffee. I'm not sure if they had coffee in here. Kind of tastes like coffee to me. Really low bitterness. I think the IBUs on this beer is 30. Alcohol is like 5.2 ABV. So I don't really get like a boozy taste. I don't get that alcohol taste. It's nice, kind of smooth, medium body. So overall, not bad. It tastes pretty good. So I'd probably pick one of these up if I wanted like a lighter stout. Like if I wanted something like a stout, but I wanted something a little bit lighter. Initially, I thought it would be like the brown ale, but like now I think I might go more towards something like this. This is actually not bad. Let's go pour the rest of this out. So where does this rank? I really like this beer. Let's go see if it'll break the top. Let's see if it'll break the top 5. It'll definitely make the top 10. I don't know about the top 5 though. Okay. No, I like the sweet stout better. Cream ale better. Wheat beer better. Goza better. Barrel aged beer better. Okay. It's better than the brown ale. So brown ale's at number 8, I think. I'm gonna have to put it right above. Chocolate beer was okay. Sort of like it. This is kind of better than chocolate. I'm not sure. I guess this depends on the chocolate beer, right? The one I had was not as good. I think. I don't know. I wasn't digging it as much as this. Okay. This is gonna go right below blonde ale at number 7. So number 8 is going to be the robust porter. Yeah, so that's going to be it. It's going to come in right after the blonde ale. It's number 7, so it's going to be number 8, the robust porter. So that's going to be it for this review, guys, or this episode of Brew Quest. Porters are not bad. I should, well, maybe I'll try an English style since it's supposed to be less intense than this. And I was kind of correct. It is right in between brown ales and stouts. I think stouts, I don't know, stouts to me are a little bit more thicker than this. At least the body and the mouthfeel. This is nice and sort of thin with, it's like a smoothness to it. I really liked it. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button below. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Porter's not bad.